Do you think one person could make a difference?
Slowly, yes.
In America, no. It's the rich people that make the difference.
Oh, that's very...
It's the billionaires.
Today we're going to be talking a little bit about utilitarianism. So we're going to be, basically utilitarianism is like maximizing pleasure and minimizing pain. That's kind of the main tenet of the philosophy. It's got a lot of kind of issues within it, so we're going to be exploring some of those using the trolley problem. Roman, you said you're familiar with the trolley problem, so why don't you explain it to us?
So there is a trolley going on a track. It diverts into two tracks. One track, like the one that it is going on, kills like 5, 10 people. I think like the number's different. 5. And then you are able to divert the track and it'll only kill one person. But that involves you changing the natural order of things. So you are technically killing one person, but it's saving 4? I don't know.
So if you were in that situation, do you think you would divert the track or would you let the 5 people die?
I believe I would divert the track.
Yeah,
I think I would too.
And what's your logic for that?
It's more, I think it's utilitarianism, more pleasure than it is pain.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's simple. It's killing one person versus 5.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the route most people take for sure. Now I'm going to throw in some variations on it. Let's say we have the track where you can divert it to one person or you can kill the 5. But in this case, those 5 people are serial killers. What would you do?
What's the proof?
I feel like...
They've already killed people and they're going to kill... Say it's a serial killer meeting.
Okay, so it's not like they may have killed people.
They've definitely killed people and are planning on killing more.
I would kill the 5 people because they're gonna definitely kill more people than just the one person.
But what if they killed rapists? I would like them.
Well, that's very unlikely, I think.
I don't know.
Let's say they're only going to kill women and maybe rape them.
No, yeah, kill them.
I'll kill them.
Okay.
Kill them.
All right, so now in the next variation, we're going to have the track. And on one track is a dog, and on the other track is a human. Which would you kill?
Oh, no, this is a hard question.
I'm sorry, but I would kill the dog.
Yeah.
I think most people would, and I would too. It's just hard, but yeah.
There's because we kind of value human life over dog life, even though we love dogs, right? Unless you hate dogs.
No, I don't. I love dogs.
Cool. All right, so now same question, but in this variation, the human is actually the leader of like a dog fighting ring. So he organizes dog fights, he breeds them into existence, and basically kills like a bunch of dogs every year.
So is it him versus the 5 rapists or just 5 people?
No, for him versus the dog.
Oh, no, kill him.
Kill him, what do you think?
What's the natural way? Like, where would it go if I didn't do anything?
If you don't do anything, it'll kill the dog.
The dog's innocent.
I don't know if I would I would just like step away and let nature do its thing.
You'd let nature take course?
I don't want to make that choice.
No,
Okay, that's totally a fair answer. In any of these, you can always say that you don't want to make a choice, but you would definitely go human.
But yeah.
Okay, next variation. Say you have a pig on one track, a human on the other track, and then an empty track that you can divert to. What would you choose in that situation?
The empty.
Of course the empty, yeah.
Okay, and what's the logic behind that?
You're not killing anyone. You're just a train.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. So now same question, except in this variation, let's say you're on track to kill the pig. And one thing you can do is if you kill the pig, you also give the person his favorite meal. Let's say it's nachos. So he gets pleasure from eating the nachos, but the pig dies, or you can still kill no one.
I would do nothing to stay neutral.
You'd kill the pig?
Oh, that kills the pig. Oh, I would do the tacos.
You'd give the person nachos and kill the pig.
Oh. No.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to die.
Okay, so you would go to the empty track.
Yes.
I would, yeah.
You go to the empty track?
I mean, that's always the track you would choose, I think.
Cool. Okay, now let's say in this next variation, there's no track, but there's a gas chamber. And the pig is in the gas chamber. You can either take the pig out of the gas chamber or you can feed the human nachos and save him. He won't have to cook dinner later.
Save the pig.
I think I would save the pig.
Okay. Because you understand that like the pig's life has more value than the human's, pleasure or convenience.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So now in this next situation, we're back on the tracks, and you can either kill the pig. When you kill the pig, it's going to give the human nachos. If you don't give him nachos, he will die of starvation, like right now.
Damn. I would... Oh, so if I don't kill the pig, the human dies of starvation?
Yeah.
I guess I would kill the pig.
How about you?
Like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the value
Of the human?
Yeah. But I mean, I would kill the pig if I had to
Yeah.
save the human.
Okay, I think that makes sense. So to summarize, basically, in most of the scenarios, you would value human life over pig life, or dog life, and then pig life, then human taste buds and convenience. Is that kind of where you would put those in order of importance?
I suppose so.
I think that's how we answered those. Yeah.
Okay, great. Next questions. Do you consume animal products?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you see where I was going with that?
Yeah, a little bit. Come on now.
I know, I tricked you. So what are your primary reasons for consuming animal products? Because for me, it was taste and convenience.
Mine isn't either.
What's yours?
Well, maybe convenience,
You don't
but
like the taste of bacon?
I reduced, mine main thing was the environment. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to like reducing, I know that decreasing it by 50% is better than like decreasing it by 0. So like I did try to reduce a lot. But yeah, it's not really taste. It's kind of just, I don't know. Yeah.
For me, it's like what I grew up. I mean, I had bacon every Saturday, Sunday morning, and I know there's alternatives out there, but I have not really done.
The Impossible Breakfast Sandwich at Starbucks,
Okay.
really good.
I'll check it out. But yeah, that's what it
So
is.
it's more, to summarize, like you're not really sure why you do, and for you it's more that you kind of grew up with it, and you do see the value in,
but
for not consuming it, you would say environment. Did you know that pigs are killed in gas chambers?
I did not know that.
But
I know
that doesn't
every
surprise
single
me.
animal that's mass produced is very not treated good at all.
Probably cows too.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
Of them.
Would you say they're all like tortured?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel?
Not good at all.
No.
I understand that me alone not eating anything is gonna change anything. I understand like reducing is good, but just I think there needs to be widespread change.
If everyone had that mindset, like, oh, it doesn't matter.
exactly.
Change, then
But not
no
everyone
one
has that
would.
mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you recognize that reducing suffering is probably good, and there's an environmental impact toward eating animals. Let's say everyone in the world reduced by like 50%. Do you know how many land animals we kill every year in the world?
I know it's a lot, but
If you could
were to
guess.
reduce it, that would be good.
Millions? I don't know.
4 million.
No. 20 million.
No.
So, before I was vegan, I would have guessed probably somewhere similar. You're both way off. It's actually 80 to 100 billion every year. So even if everyone reduced their meat consumption by half, that would still be like 40 billion land animals killed every year. Do you think that's too many?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like basically the choice I gave you on the track, where you can either kill the pig, kill the human, or kill neither. That's a choice you have every single day,
That's true.
every time you eat. So in that situation, do you think it's preferable to take that route?
Yes, sometimes, but also like this might sound bad, but like no, in the way that if I don't order it, someone might, or if no one else does, they're just gonna throw it away, which I guess would.
If
It would
reduces,
result
then,
in
yeah.
like them not ordering as much.
Well, the
It's
thing.
a very long-term change.
Yeah, I agree.
which I support. I support everyone reducing and getting to like a more sustainable society. But I think my best thing can be reducing.
So I think, reducing is definitely better than nothing. The thing that I like to encourage people to think about is that, say there is a pig in a gas chamber being killed. It doesn't matter if you have eaten no other pigs that year. That pig is still suffering by your decision. But at your point that the animal's already dead, I think that's a really good point. So yes, that animal is already dead. But when you buy it, do you think you're paying for the next one to be killed? Like supply and demand?
Yeah.
Do you think one person could make a difference?
Slowly, yes.
In America, no. It's the rich people that
Slow-
make the difference.
Oh, that's very
It's the
leftish
billionaires.
of you to say.
Yeah, socialist. Okay.
Do you vote?
I do vote.
Why? If it doesn't make a difference?
Okay.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Wow, that was good.
You're right.
No, she got you.
You're right, and I agree. I just wish that one person could make more of a difference.
No.
I agree.
No, I voted blue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I felt like I was making no difference. But I guess
I understand the feeling.
that would do the same thing if I chose not to eat meat. So
Yeah, so when you kind of look at people who have calculated how many animals per year vegans save, it's somewhere between 30 animals and 600 animals every single year. So let's say it's around 100 animals. Do you think if you looked out and you saw 100 animals, would that be a big difference?
it would, yeah.
100%.
Do you have any arguments against going vegan, like animals eat other animals or anything like that?
I think that if we were cavemen and we killed like one animal every however long in a fair manner and not like that, in my opinion, is ethical. But in today's like just farms and farms of chickens and cows, and I don't think that's
It's not ethical.
But
Ethical.
also, like, portions, like, we overeat so much, and like that's why obesity is as high as it is. So I mean, if we reduce even just a little bit, it would save 1,000 animals. So like whatever.
Yeah, and the other thing that actually made me go vegan was the connection between animal agriculture and pandemics. Is that something you've ever heard about?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we look at most of the pandemics we've had within like the last 100 or so year, most of them have jumped from animals to humans by eating animals. Like, do you know where the Spanish flu of 1918 came from?
Was it cows? No.
It was actually a hog farm in Kansas. So when we think pandemics, we kind of think like wet markets and things like that. But that was actually before factory farming. But scientists have said that if you wanted to like guarantee another pandemic, the best thing to do would be to design a factory farm. So, did y'all like being in a pandemic?
No. No.
Yeah. So do you think you could ever see yourself going vegan in the future?
I considered myself vegan
You do sometimes.
in like high school and a little bit of college. But like I've kind of relaxed. I guess it is due to convenience. But I still do try to reduce.
For me, I just need to do more research on alternatives.
Absolutely, yeah. And I don't think, like anytime I talk to someone, like I don't want you to take my word for anything. I encourage you to do your own research because that's, like I kind of feel that the thing that separates vegans from non-vegans is knowledge of the industry minus financial gain, of course, because farmers, know a lot about the industry, but they're incentivized.
Subsidizes the
Absolutely.
dairy industry so much, so they think it's like healthier, they think it's like cheaper.
There's also massive amounts of propaganda. And the other point I want to make is about social change. Yeah. And how you're talking about how like you feel like it would take forever for this to change. Now, if you kind of look at social movements throughout history, a lot of them change exponentially. So there's like almost no progress for a long time. And then it's like all of a sudden, like the gay rights movement, right? That didn't really get going until the 80s. And now, I mean, there's still a way to go, but gay marriage is legal. Like, so that's awesome. Yeah. So it's almost hard for us to like think about these. But
not really just like a slope.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, so in the experiment, you guys both put pig's life over human taste and convenience. So just, try to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you could push a button and the entire world would go vegan overnight, so no animals would be abused for fur, for food, for entertainment, do you think that's a world you'd rather live in?
I think too many people are ignorant and would like
Well, in
Not
this
eat.
case, they would just wake up vegan, kind of in the same way
Okay,
we all
yeah,
are
yeah.
trained to be
Yes,
meat eaters.
yes.
Okay. Do y'all have any questions for me? I'm sorry I kind of tricked you.
No, I like the experiment. I think it was smart. Yeah.
Well, like, how old were you when you turned vegan?
Yeah, so it would have been right after COVID. I'm 32. So yeah, I was like 30.
So, meat eater before then?
Oh yeah, I was a meat eater. I mostly just chicken, like never really pig, because I know that I always knew that pigs are smarter than dogs. So that kind of made me not want to eat them, which is stupid. You shouldn't value life based on intelligence, but yeah. But yeah, I'm shocked by like how easy it is. You know, like my favorite food is nachos. It still is now that I'm vegan. I just use vegan cheese, which is good now. It wasn't good a few years ago, but it's good now. They have ice cream that's dairy identical. Yeah, they actually released the first kind of vegan steak that you can order online today, and you know it's getting good reviews. So the technology is kind of there at this point.
Yeah.
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 Like, I really don't care about the taste at all. I get Impossible Burgers over, and it's not, well, it is because, like, I like animals and stuff, but just because, like, it doesn't involve killing a life. So why not?
It's an easy way to reduce suffering.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you talking to me.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, and if you missed yesterday's video, click to the left.